At the beginning of time, before planets, stars, and moons, the Vàsantï, guardians of light, were in a war with the Shukra, lords of darkness. The Vàsantï devised a plan to help rid the universe of the darkness and its allies. They planned to send their eldest and most powerful Vàsantï on a journey to create 4 elements that would build a habitable place where the Vàsantï could conceive the beginnings of life. The first element that the elder Vàsantï created was earth. Strong, bold, and cunning. Earth would be the grounds on which life could stand. The Vàsantï were extremely pleased with what their elder created, but needed something to provide light and warmth for new life if the darkness ever came. So the next element to be created would have to be fierce, passionate, and able to scorch the darkness. This element would be named fire. Cool, shapeless, and agile. The next element the elder created would be named water, and would allow life to expand upon itself. one final element was asked to be created. It would need power to be gentle, yet strong, calm, but raging, and would be another source for life to exist. The Vàsantï asked the elder to create the element of wind. At last, the 4 elements were created. The first steps in creating life had been taken. The elder Vàsantï, basking in the glory of her accomplishments, began to instruct each element one by one on how to do their part in creating life. The elements worked effortlessly to appease the Vàsantï, but over time they became jealous and enraged with one another, and began having contests to find out who among them was the strongest. And so began the elemental war. Displeased with their actions, the elder Vàsantï contemplated destroying the elements. But instead, she decided to take power from two of them, earth and fire, to form a new element that could end the war and create peace. This element needed to be extremely strong and able to withstand the force and power of any of the elements. It would be called metal. Unfortunately, the moment metal saw the others, she was consumed by their rage and jealousy, and set out to prove that she was the most powerful of them all. After the battle, the elder Vàsantï decided to give all the elements one last chance. She took life force from each of them to create one final superior element that would not only end the war, but have the power to breathe new life into them all. Combining the life forces of all the elements, she created spirit. And so the war came to an end. The 6 elements now possessed a new appreciation of each other. The Vàsantï were so pleased with the element of spirit, they decided to embed a part of it into all the new life that was to be created. We exist and thrive today because of the elements. They give us life, love, and nourishment. But we must never forget the journey that the Vàsantï and the elements took to get us here. We must never forget the elemental war.